Have you ever looked at a celebrity and thought, this person has it all? Fame, money, applause, a seemingly perfect life. But what most people don't realize is that, often, behind the smile in front of the cameras, there's a silent struggle. Today, we'll uncover the dark reality many stars face, how the pressures of fame can destroy mental health and turn the dream of millions into a true nightmare. Get ready for an honest conversation because the truth might be far different from what you imagine. The world of celebrities is surrounded by glamour, expensive clothes, luxury travel, red carpets, and crowds of fans. It's easy to believe these people live perfect lives. But for many stars, this public image hides a steep price. Fame comes at a high cost, emotionally, psychologically, and physically. The pressure to be perfect, lack of privacy, social media attacks, and even loneliness can become unbearable burdens. Throughout this video, we'll explore how fame affects celebrities' mental health, the challenges they face, and the lessons we can all learn from these stories. So, stick around until the end. You'll be surprised at what really happens behind the scenes in the world of the stars. Imagine living under a giant microscope, where every move is judged, every word analyzed, and every mistake becomes a headline. This is the daily life of celebrities. Society demands perfection from them. If they're too thin, they're criticized. If they gain weight, they become targets of ridicule. A prime example is singer Demi Lovato, who constantly faced criticism about her body and appearance. These pressures contributed to the development of eating disorders and self-esteem issues. She reached a breaking point but turned her struggle into a cause. Demi began using her platform to discuss mental health, especially in her documentary series. Moreover, her openness about relapses and recovery has inspired many people around the world. Her journey shows how challenging it is to cope with fame while fighting for one's mental well-being. It may sound strange, but many celebrities feel incredibly lonely, even when surrounded by millions of fans. Fame creates an invisible barrier that isolates them. They don't know who to trust. Is that friend there for them or the status? Robin Williams, one of Hollywood's greatest comedians and actors, was loved by everyone and made millions laugh, but he battled depression and loneliness. He once said that fame amplified his sense of isolation. His death shocked the world but also opened the door to important conversations about mental health and suicide. Robin was a genius on stage but fought internal battles no one could see. Even surrounded by applause, his loneliness consumed him. He's proof that the shine of stardom doesn't illuminate the shadows stars carry in their hearts. Another significant challenge for stars is the pressure to maintain success. A hit song, a blockbuster movie, or a big victory can be incredible, but what comes next? The constant need to outdo their last work is a relentless source of stress. Take actress Emma Watson, who achieved worldwide fame as Hermione in Harry Potter. Emma has revealed feeling enormous pressure to meet public expectations, fearing being labeled as a one-role star. In several interviews, she shared how early fame made her feel she had to constantly prove her worth. Additionally, Emma had to find ways to balance her personal life with her work and public exposure. Her decision to take a break from acting was a courageous act of self-care, showing that even under the spotlight, prioritizing emotional well-being is possible. Social media is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows celebrities to connect with fans more directly. On the other, it opens the floodgates to an overwhelming volume of criticism and attacks. Selena Gomez is a clear example of this. Despite being one of the most followed people on Instagram, Selena revealed that social media profoundly affected her mental health. She's deactivated her accounts multiple times to protect her peace of mind. Selena shared that negative comments made her question her own identity. For her, each post was a mix of anxiety and fear of potential reactions. Today, Selena leads mental health campaigns and uses her platform to promote positive messages. Her story reflects how social media, while powerful, can be toxic and overwhelming even for the strongest individuals. To cope with all this pressure, many celebrities turn to escape mechanisms like alcohol, drugs, or medication. Self-medication becomes a way to numb the pain but often spirals into a larger problem. Amy Winehouse, the legendary soul singer, struggled for years with addiction to drugs and alcohol. The pressures of fame and the public exposure of her personal issues worsened her mental health, leading to a downward spiral that ended in her untimely death at 27. Despite her undeniable talent and unique voice, Amy faced constant media and public scrutiny, which only deepened her emotional fragility. Her turbulent relationships and the pressure to deliver flawless work kept her trapped in a cycle of abuse and dependency. In the end, her story became a warning about the devastating impact of a lack of emotional support and the toll of a fame that leaves no room for mistakes or humanity. Her music remains a brilliant legacy, but it's also a reminder of the struggles she faced off stage. Thankfully, awareness around mental health has grown, and many celebrities are using their platforms to speak openly about their struggles. One example is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who has shared his battles with depression. He recounted difficult moments in his life, such as career failures and family problems. In a candid interview, The Rock revealed reaching a point where he couldn't get out of bed, feeling powerless to continue. His story is particularly impactful because he's often seen as an example of physical strength and resilience. Yet, he showed that vulnerability is not weakness but an essential part of being human. Today, Dwayne uses his influence to promote positive messages, encouraging men especially to talk about their emotions. He's also actively involved in mental health projects, showing that seeking help is a sign of courage, not weakness. The biggest lesson we can take away is that, behind appearances, we're all human. Fame may bring luxury, but it also brings unique and often devastating challenges. This teaches us the importance of being more compassionate, with celebrities and with ourselves. One example of this learning comes from Lady Gaga, who used her influence to create the Born This Way Foundation, promoting mental health and well-being. Lady Gaga revealed experiencing deep traumas early in her career and developing PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. She often speaks about her struggles with anxiety and depression, using her voice to inspire millions around the world. Moreover, Gaga encourages discussions about seeking help and dispels the myth that fame solves personal problems. Her foundation works to support young people, create safe spaces, and raise mental health awareness, showing her impact extends far beyond music. Her example reminds us that even amidst hardships, it's possible to turn pain into purpose and help others find hope. So, after all this, what do you think about the glamour of celebrities? The truth is that, even with all the sparkle, fame has a dark side that few people know about. Next time you look at a star, remember, they face struggles that aren't always visible. If you enjoyed this video and think it could help someone, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And before you go, check out the video that's popping up on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love it. See you next time.